Hey guys, so I've been thinking a lot about internet friends lately because of VidCon being in like 3 weeks and just because of how much time I've had to sit around on the internet and just talk to people who live literally thousands of miles away from me. And then I think about this time last year when I was about to go to VidCon and I only really had one YouTube friend to meet up with there and hang out with. And I used to be really upset that I didn't have any other YouTube friends or a whole group to hang out with at VidCon. And then this year I do, which is so great, and I'm so happy that I have all these great people that I can meet up with and just talk to and have a really good time with at VidCon this year. And then I'm like, wow, 15-year-old Mel would not believe how many friends she's about to make, and she definitely wouldn't think that I would have so many just a year later. And then I think about all the people who are on YouTube and Tumblr and all these other online platforms where you can make friends and talk to people. I think about all those people who don't have those friends yet and who really want them. And over the past year, I've kind of figured out how to make friends and how to talk to people online without really knowing them. I know from personal experience that that can be a very stressful and lonely situation to not have anyone to talk to or connect with online. So I figured I would talk to all those souls out there who are looking for internet friends on how to obtain the internet friend. So the first thing I would recommend is finding someone who is kind of on your level. While it would be super cool to be best friends with Tyler Oakley online, that's not really a realistic goal because he has so many people flooding his tweets and Tumblr inbox with a bunch of different things that you're not really gonna get through to him at all. So try to find someone your own size. If you have 200 subscribers, you know, maybe try to look for people with 100 or like 500 maybe. And then probably the hardest step is finding a way to actually talk to them without being creepy or stalkerish or just sounding generally weird. And I feel like a lot of times people do not know how to do that. I didn't know how to do that for a really long time, which is why I basically didn't make friends for the first 2 years that I was on YouTube. But I have figured it out. So if you find someone you like who's within the same social spectrum as you, now you just have to branch out. If you're on YouTube, for instance, leave a comment on one of their videos with some thoughtful ideas that reflect what they were talking about in the video, but avoid adding, hey, you should check out my channel, because that just sounds really attention thirsty and like you don't actually care about them or their content, but that you're just looking for more subscribers or whatever. The part that I think a lot of people struggle with is not really mentioning that you want to be friends with them, but I have found that very beneficial in the ways that I've made friendships. Avoid leaving subtle expectations for them to go look at your channel or to follow you someplace. Just avoid that. Just put what you thought about their video and say that you liked it. Contribute your own ideas to the conversation that person is having. But I think a lot of the problems that people have is wondering how to get across to them that you want to be friends. But you don't really have to do that. I know when I'm looking at the comments on my channel, if I see someone who is consistently commenting on every video I post with thoughtful insights and I agree with the things that they're saying and I just really like the contribution that they're making to my videos, I will go look at their channel to see if they make videos. Like, that is something that I always do if I notice someone who is a huge participant in the conversations on my channel. Likewise, if you really just want to have a one-on-one conversation with them about whatever, people have Twitters or Tumblrs, and usually they're linked in the description of their videos. Maybe go on their Twitter, and if they tweet something, don't be afraid to tweet back, because I also know when people tweet me back a lot and I'm not already following them, I look at their tweets and I'm like, I decide if there's someone that I want to follow. Again, you don't have to be like, hey, let's be friends. Just talk to them like they're already your friend. And then from this point forward, you just kind of let it happen. You know, you guys talk to each other a little bit more, maybe start DMing. You know, it all happens really naturally from that point on, so you can just stop worrying about it if they followed you back. And if you're really not getting through to someone, maybe just look for someone else. There are a whole ton of people who are really cool on YouTube and Tumblr and things like that, and I'm sure you will find someone else you want to talk to. And that's basically all you have to do. I hope this helped. I know this is something that I wish someone had told me when I was trying to make friends a year ago. Anyway, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time I make a video. If you're wondering about my nails, I don't know if you could see them throughout the video. I tried to go all rainbow for the gay marriage being legalized in all 50 states, which is a huge fucking deal. Very excited about it. But I didn't have yellow. And the colors weren't all of the same, like, intensity level, so it just kind of looks dumb. But, you know, whatever. Just gonna go with it. Yeah. Okay, bye.